Have you ever felt like life just slammed a door in your face? That moment when you've poured everything into something, only to be met with a firm no. I know I have. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, peering into the unknown, and wondering if you'll ever find your way across. But what if I told you that this rejection, could actually be the hidden key to unlocking a future you never even dreamed of? Yes, you heard me right. Today, we're not just talking about how to handle rejection, we're diving into how to turn it into one of the most powerful tools in your life. Stick with me, because I'm about to show you how every door that's slammed in your face might actually be a window opening to something truly extraordinary. You're not alone on this journey, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to see rejection in a completely new light. Together, we'll transform our biggest setbacks into our greatest comebacks. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment. Each second is filled with insights that could completely change the way you approach every challenge you face. Let's get started. Mastering rejection. 13 powerful strategies to turn setbacks into success. Lessons 1. Rise above negativity. There are times in life when it feels like you've been completely overlooked, like all your efforts were for nothing. It's easy to let those moments make you feel insignificant or unimportant. But here's the reality. These moments are actually golden opportunities for you to rise above negativity. How you react to being ignored speaks volumes about your self-worth. When you choose not to let it bother you, you're showing just how much you value yourself. Think of it this way: when someone fails to recognize your worth, it's not your loss, it's theirs. You know your value, and you don't need others to validate it. This concept aligns with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, who taught that we should focus on our own actions and responses rather than allowing external events to upset us. So, instead of dwelling on the hurt of being overlooked, redirect that energy into things that truly bring you joy. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, diving into a sport, or relaxing with a great book, make sure to engage in activities that nourish your soul. It's equally important to surround yourself with people who appreciate you, those who know your worth, and treat you with the respect you deserve. Being around such people reminds you that you are loved and valued. As Aristotle wisely put it, in the arena of human life, the honors and rewards fall to those who show their good qualities in action. So invest your time in positive relationships and activities that affirm your self-worth. Ignoring negativity isn't about seeking revenge on those who overlook you. It's about choosing to focus on the positive and continuing to build a life you love. Make the conscious decision not to let others' indifference affect your happiness. By focusing on what's good, you'll not only survive, you'll thrive. Lessons 2. Stay calm in the face of rejection. It's natural to feel hurt when you're rejected. Your first impulse may be to react immediately, letting your emotions take over. But one of the most empowering things you can do in those moments is to remain calm. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but understanding them. Take a step back and reflect. Why does this rejection sting so much? Most of the time, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but the doubts and insecurities it brings to the surface. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is crucial when faced with rejection. Remember that your reaction is within your control, even if the rejection itself is not. By choosing to respond with calm and composure, you're demonstrating a powerful strength of character. It's also important to remain polite and respectful. Treating others with kindness, even those who have rejected you, shows that your happiness and self-worth aren't tied to someone else's opinion. This doesn't mean you won't be affected by rejection, but it means you are choosing not to let it define you. Socrates once said, "Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people." Focus on ideas and actions rather than getting lost in the event of rejection or the people involved. This Stoic perspective teaches us to concentrate on our actions and attitudes rather than external circumstances. By doing so, you realize that your true power lies in controlling your reactions and emotions. While rejection may still hurt, this mindset allows you to handle it more effectively, empowering you to take control of your life and well-being. Lesson 3. Let go of the hurt. Facing rejection can feel like carrying a heavy weight on your heart. It can dominate your thoughts if you let it. But it's important to remember that rejection doesn't define who you are or your worth as a person. Instead of allowing the pain to consume you, view it as an opportunity for personal growth. When the hurt from rejection lingers, channel that energy into something positive. Maybe it's starting a new hobby you've always wanted to explore but never had the time for. Hobbies not only help you distract from negative emotions, but also allow you to discover new passions and skills. Alternatively, pick up a good book. Books can offer you new perspectives, take you to different worlds, and provide comfort and insight. Another excellent way to heal from rejection is to get involved in community projects. Giving back to others not only helps you forget about your own troubles, but it also reminds you of the impact you can have on others. It shifts your focus from the pain of rejection to the joy of making a positive difference in the world around you. Remember, rejection doesn't have to define your journey. It can fuel your growth and open doors to new, fulfilling experiences. Lesson 4. Show your true worth. Being overlooked or undervalued can feel disheartening, but it's important to reframe these experiences as opportunities rather than setbacks. This is your moment to show what you're truly made of. When faced with a rejection, remember that it's not a dead end, but a detour guiding you toward a path where you can truly shine. Take this time to focus on your strengths and talents and channel them into something meaningful. Work on a project that allows you to showcase your abilities, whether it's a personal project you're passionate about or something that benefits your community or workplace. The key is to pick something you excel at and enjoy doing. By dedicating yourself to such endeavors, you'll not only demonstrate your capabilities to others, but also remind yourself of what you are truly capable of. Each rejection you face is simply redirecting you to a place where your skills can be better appreciated and used to their fullest potential. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, believed in turning obstacles into opportunities. He famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. When you're overlooked, it's not a roadblock, it's an invitation to find a new and better way to demonstrate your worth." Remember, your value is not defined by how many times others choose you or recognize your potential. It's determined by how you respond to these moments. Every rejection is a chance to grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. Use each one as a stepping stone to build a better version of yourself. As Plato once said, "The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself." By embracing your strengths and persisting despite rejection, you are claiming a personal victory that no one can ever take away from you. Keep going and show the world exactly what you're made of. Lesson 5. Silence can be powerful. When you feel overlooked or ignored, the instinct might be to speak up louder, to demand attention. But sometimes, the most powerful response is to remain silent. Silence, when used intentionally, can communicate more than words ever could. It allows you to shift your focus from seeking external validation to nurturing your personal goals and aspirations. Choosing silence in these moments isn't about passivity. It's a deliberate act of reclaiming your energy and deciding not to let someone else's indifference dictate your emotions or actions. By practicing this non-reaction, you are demonstrating self-control and inner strength. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In other words, by staying silent, you choose not to engage in a battle for attention, showing that you rise above such conflicts. Rather than trying to get noticed, use this time to focus on yourself. Invest your energy into personal growth. Work on new projects, set fresh goals, or develop new skills. This redirection is not just a distraction, it's a meaningful way to evolve and improve. Your silence sends a powerful message. You are unshaken and don't need others' approval to validate your worth. Sometimes this form of communication speaks louder than anything you could say. As Plato once said, "Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something." By choosing silence, you choose wisdom and strength. Lesson 6. Prove them wrong. Facing rejection can be tough. It's easy to feel defeated, but what if you used that rejection as fuel to drive you forward? Instead of letting it pull you down, turn it into your greatest source of motivation. This isn't about confronting the rejection with words, but proving your worth through your actions. Take steps to improve yourself. Perhaps there's a skill you've always wanted to develop or something new you've been curious about learning. Now's the time to dive in. Whether it's something related to your career, a creative pursuit, or physical activity, the goal is not only to get better at something, but to show yourself that rejection doesn't define you. It's just an opportunity to rise stronger and more resilient. Trying new things and stepping out of your comfort zone can also be incredibly rewarding. Embracing new experiences opens the door to personal growth and self-discovery. This process shows that you're not limited by others' perceptions of you. Instead, you are constantly evolving and adapting. This journey into the unknown speaks volumes about your resilience. Let your actions speak for you. Instead of loudly defending yourself or protesting the rejection, demonstrate your capabilities quietly and confidently. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Let your growth and achievements showcase your true potential. By consistently investing in yourself and taking on new challenges, you're not just proving others wrong, you're building a habit of excellence. Remember, rejection is only a single moment in time. It doesn't define you or your future. Use it as a springboard to propel yourself to new heights. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path." Every obstacle, including rejection, carries with it an opportunity for growth and improvement. Each no is a chance to learn, evolve, and show both yourself and the world what you're truly capable of achieving. Lesson 7. Seek joy. When faced with rejection, one of the best ways to lift your spirits is to simply have fun. It may seem counterintuitive, but engaging in activities that bring you joy can effectively counteract negative emotions. Whether it's joining a club, exploring a new sport, or spending time with friends, these activities provide a much-needed break and boost to your mood. The power of having fun lies in its simplicity and its immediate impact on your well-being. Joining a club, for instance, isn't just about the activity, it's about creating social connections and fostering a sense of belonging. Trying a new sport can challenge you mentally and physically, giving you a sense of accomplishment while boosting your self-esteem. And spending time with friends reminds you that love and support are always within reach. By engaging in enjoyable activities, you shift your focus away from what's going wrong and toward what's going right in your life. This shift isn't just a temporary distraction. It's a way to recharge and gain a fresh perspective on your situation. As Aristotle once said, happiness depends upon ourselves. Choosing joy in these moments empowers you to take control of your emotional well-being. The laughter and lightheartedness that come with having fun have psychological benefits, releasing endorphins that improve your mood and help you cope with stress. Lesson 8. Build yourself up. Rejection is a perfect opportunity for personal growth. Use this time to focus on building yourself up and working on various aspects of your life, be it fitness, hobbies, or career development. Rather than letting rejection hold you back, turn it into a catalyst for self-improvement. Starting with fitness is an excellent way to redirect your energy. Regular exercise not only improves physical health, but also enhances mental well-being. As you notice physical improvements, you'll also experience a boost in mood, reduced stress, and an increase in self-esteem. These positive changes will help you feel accomplished and capable, and will serve as a reminder that you have the power to transform your situation. By focusing on personal growth, you turn rejection into an opportunity to build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Whether you are lifting weights, learning new skills, or nurturing personal relationships, every effort you make adds to your strength and confidence. This is how you rise above challenges and make rejection work for you, not against you. Diving into hobbies can be a powerful way to channel your energy into personal growth. Hobbies offer a creative escape and can serve as a source of joy and relaxation, helping you detach from negative feelings tied to rejection. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, gardening, or writing, engaging in activities you love can be incredibly fulfilling and enriching. These pursuits allow you to focus on something you enjoy and provide the mental space to let go of unwanted emotions. In addition to hobbies, focusing on your career is another key area for self-improvement. Rejection can be an excellent time to seek new opportunities for learning, take on challenging projects, or even consider a career shift. Career development can bring a renewed sense of purpose and achievement, empowering you to set and accomplish new goals. Sharing your journey with others can also be empowering. Connecting with people who may be going through similar challenges provides the chance to exchange support and encouragement. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like him who performed the injustice." By focusing on your own growth, you not only enhance your own life, but also serve as a positive example to others. Lesson 9. Act as if they don't matter. In situations where you're being ignored or overlooked, it's natural to want to get someone's attention back. However, a more empowering response is to act as if their disregard doesn't matter. This doesn't mean being rude or disrespectful, but rather not letting their actions influence your behavior or affect your sense of self-worth. Staying professional is crucial, especially in formal settings like work. Keep interactions civil and focused on what truly matters. By doing so, you demonstrate your maturity and your ability to navigate difficult situations with grace. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." When you maintain professionalism, You show that your value is not defined by how others treat you. Rather than reacting impulsively, redirect your energy toward things that genuinely matter to you, whether that's pursuing personal goals, spending quality time with loved ones, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. This mindset reinforces the idea that your happiness and self-worth aren't dependent on someone else's recognition or approval. Lesson 10. Choose silence over drama. When you're ignored or disrespected, it's easy to react in a way that creates unnecessary drama. However, choosing silence in these situations can be a far more powerful and dignified response. Silence isn't weakness, it's a mark of strength and self-control. It shows you can rise above petty conflicts and maintain your composure, no matter how others behave. Choosing silence provides space for introspection. In these moments of stillness, you can reflect on the situation and your feelings, gaining clarity on why it bothers you and what you can learn from it. Self-reflection in the face of neglect or disrespect allows you to understand more about your values, expectations, and emotional responses, ultimately helping you grow from the experience. As Plato wisely stated, wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Choosing silence allows you to remain true to your values and integrity without the need for validation or attention from others. Choosing silence in the face of conflict or rejection is not just a passive response. It's a powerful, intentional act that aligns perfectly with Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, often emphasized the significance of mastering our reactions and maintaining inner peace. He believed that our responses to external circumstances matter more than the circumstances themselves. By embracing silence, you're practicing self-mastery, showing that you are in control of your reactions rather than being influenced by what happens around you. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can redirect your focus towards personal growth. This is an opportunity to enhance your communication skills, build emotional resilience, or even acquire new competencies. By channeling your energy into self-improvement, you not only grow as an individual, but also prepare yourself to handle future challenges with greater strength and wisdom. Aristotle famously said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Silence gives you the space to gain this self-knowledge. It allows you to reflect on your values, reactions, and growth insights that reacting with drama will never provide. Lesson 11. Stop chasing attention. A powerful realization is understanding that your worth as a person doesn't depend on whether others notice or acknowledge you. In a world that often associates attention with value, it's crucial to remember that your true worth comes from within. Rather than seeking attention, focus on what genuinely makes you feel happy and confident. This approach leads to a more fulfilling life because it allows you to build a sense of self-worth that isn't reliant on external validation. Chasing attention can often feel like a never-ending and exhausting pursuit where you constantly seek approval from others. This can drain your energy and leave you feeling unfulfilled. Instead, by dedicating time to activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, you reclaim control over your self-esteem and happiness. This could mean diving into hobbies you love, setting personal goals, or simply engaging in things that make you feel good about yourself. Marcus Aurelius, again, was a strong advocate for finding peace within. He believed that true tranquility doesn't come from outside sources, but from our internal reactions. Seeking happiness and validation from within, rather than from others, is a powerful step towards achieving true contentment. Lesson 12. Be kind, but maintain your distance. When faced with individuals who ignore or overlook you, finding the balance between kindness and emotional distance is key. Offering politeness and respect, even when it's not reciprocated, reflects your character and integrity. However, it's essential to ensure that this kindness doesn't come from a place of needing their approval or validation. Your kindness should be a genuine expression of your values, not a means of seeking recognition. This approach is not a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of emotional maturity and self-respect. By responding with kindness, you elevate yourself above petty behavior, maintaining your dignity and showing that your actions are guided by principles of decency and respect. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Your response in the face of indifference sets you apart, demonstrating that you are not swayed by others' actions, but stand firm in your own values. While kindness is important, it's equally crucial to maintain an emotional distance. This means not letting the behavior of others have a deep emotional impact on you. By keeping a healthy distance, you protect your emotional well-being and prevent yourself from being hurt by others' neglect. Understand that while you cannot control how others treat you, you have full control over how deeply you allow their actions to affect you. As Aristotle wisely said, anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not easy. Applying this wisdom in your life means managing your emotional responses and not allowing external events or people's behavior to dictate how you feel. Lesson 13. Keep your struggles private. Rejection is often a deeply personal and painful experience, and it can feel vulnerable to share the weight of it with others. However, there's a quiet strength in choosing to keep your struggles to yourself, refusing to let the world see how much you've been affected. By continuing to live confidently and gracefully, even in the face of adversity, you demonstrate resilience and emotional stability. This doesn't mean denying or suppressing your emotions. It's important to process your feelings privately and healthily. Acknowledging and confronting your emotions in your own time is a crucial part of healing. But constantly showcasing your pain to others can sometimes amplify negative emotions and make you feel more vulnerable. By keeping your struggles private, you give yourself the dignity and space to navigate them at your own pace. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom encourages us to focus on how we respond internally rather than how external events affect us. When you maintain a confident and composed demeanor after rejection, you take control of your reactions, showing your inner strength and resilience. Continuing to live with confidence after facing rejection sends a powerful message. You are not defined by setbacks. This resilience is what shapes your character and builds your long-term strength. As Plato said, we can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Hiding your struggles doesn't mean you're afraid of the light. It means you understand that a single setback doesn't dim your inner light. As we come to the end of this journey together, remember that life's challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow and become stronger. Your true strength is not measured by how loudly you react, but by how firmly you stand through the storms of life. Carry these lessons not just as words, but as wisdom to live by. Before we part ways, I encourage you to continue this journey of self-discovery and growth. On the screen, you'll find a playlist designed to inspire, guide, and empower you. Click on it, and let's keep moving forward on this path of transformation together. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and remember, your resilience is your greatest power.